So year one, my little brother wouldn't let me use his toys today, but what I did grab instead were 20 DVDs. So I have my objects ready. I'm hoping that you guys do too. If not, just pause your video and get those. Okay, so on Friday, the end of last week, we went through halving. We used objects to halve, and then we did it using pictures. We are now going to practice quartering. Halving is when you share an amount of objects into two equal groups. But quartering would mean sharing into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal groups. And that's what we are going to be practicing. Okay? Sharing amount between 4 equal groups. The first amount I think we should try to quarter is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you won't need those for the moment. 12 objects. Now, let's separate these into 4 equal groups. Remember, you should be using your objects at this moment to follow along and do it yourself, okay? So give that a try, pause the video, come back once you think you've done it. 1/4 of 12. Right, so here are my 12. Let's share this out equally between 4 groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, without dropping them hopefully, Group 4. So that's 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've managed to share out all 12 and the groups look equal. Let's see how many are in each group. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So each group has 3 when we place 12 into 4 equal groups. That means that 1/4 of 12 is 3. I would like you to now give that a try with the number 8. I need you to get 8 objects, have them ready, and share them between 4 equal groups. What is 1/4 of 8? Pause the video, give that a try. So, 8 objects. We have 12, let's take away 4, so we now have 8. Let's share them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are all 8 handed out. Let's make sure that they're the same amount in each group. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when we have 8 and share it between 4 equal groups, each group gets 2. 1/4 of 8 is 2. Now we're going to move on from using objects to using pictorial methods. So get your pencil and paper ready. So, just as we did yesterday with our halves, we are going to be writing some sentences that are true about quarters. Remember that 1/4 is 1 out of 4 parts. That's why we have this symbol for quarter. So, 1/4 of something is something. And we're going to be doing this pictorially. That means we're not going to be using objects. We are going to be using a pencil and paper to work this out. If we are sharing into quarters, we are sharing into 4 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let me think of a number that can be quartered. Let's give this number a try. 16. Okay, I'm going to be sharing these out, counting up to 16 whilst giving them to giving the same amount to each group. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the first round done. All equal. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still all even. 13, 14, 15, and 16. We managed to share out 16. How many does each group have? This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. A quarter of 16 is 4. Now, let's move on to your task. Here I have the sentence written again. Quarter of something is something. Can you use the method we used before, the shapes and the dots, to calculate, to work out what a quarter of 12 is, of 4 is, of 8, of 20, of 16 is? So pick one of these numbers to start off with and share that into 4 equal groups. That way you'll be able to calculate how much of it is a quarter.